All right. I don't think I actually have to give any kind of introduction to it. So, how you feeling?
I'm doing pretty good.
How's your throat?
It's good. I had some drainage last night, but
Okay.
I don't think that's affecting it today.
All right. So we're gonna just go ahead and just do a little simple vocal warm up. So I just want you to go ba 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 ba.
Ba 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 ba.
Okay. Go ahead one more time.
Ba 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 ba.
Okay. So what it sounds like, to me at least, is on the low note you're going ba 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 ba. Okay, it sounds like you're falling away from the sound. So go ahead and just have a good sense of connection between the low note and the high note. So just for the time being, just go ba 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 ba.
Ba 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 ba.
Okay, let's work a little bit on this piano bench out of the way. Let's work a little bit on your posture, because right now what you're doing is this.
Yeah.
And this isn't good for singing. Like, this looks like you just need to go to the bathroom. So
Okay.
just good, strong stance. I was actually talking with Teresa about this last night, bizarrely enough, where basically what you want to do is you want to embody the idea of Gaston from Beauty and the Beast.
Awesome. Okay.
Where it's not the cockiness, but just the idea of having a strong, powerful, intentful stance. And so it's not ba 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 whatever. It's ba 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 ba. Okay? So just go ahead and try that and try to be in the mindset of Gaston. Don't try to emulate the sound of the voice, okay?
Okay. Ba 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 ba.
Okay, try to have a little bit more interconnectedness between those, because what it sounds like now is you sound like you're definitely supporting it, but what it sounds like now is you're going ba 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 ba.
Okay.
So just try to
ba.
Like, just try to have.
Do that.
Try to put the consonant between them for now, just so that we can start to get that. But think of it more as a continuous line and not so much as individual notes. I do the same thing. So.
Okay. Ba 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 ba.
Okay, that's better. And now let's think about, because I know that we talked about this last week, where when you go up to a higher note, you need to modify the vowels so that it sounds more like what you're trying to say. And so right now, what you're getting is a little bit of ba, 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 and then it's moving back to ah as you go down. So try to think, let's hear, ba, ba. Try to think of all, like O, but like with a little bit of aw in it. So like ow.
Oh. So
like I would say go bo 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 bo, but that's not going to help you. So let's instead of doing the jump, let's just go. Okay. So just a simple 5-note scale up, then down, and then the fifth jump.
Pause or just.
So I'll do it first, and then you just repeat after me. Okay. So ba 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 ba.
Ba 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 ba.
Okay, that was very good. You definitely had the right vowels throughout the entire thing. The only thing that I would say now is it feels like you're leaning off of your support because you're afraid of the sound, or that's kind of what it sounds like. So
yeah, that's what it felt like.
Okay, so then I would say, just as you get higher, dig even deeper into it and just be ba 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 ba. If it helps, get a little bit louder as you're going up those notes, because right now I want to make sure that you're supporting those notes. I'm not concerned about what the volume is. So.
Okay. Ba 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 ba.
Okay. Let's go ahead and try to just sing that higher note there. That's going to be a G. So let's just go ahead and we'll just go straight onto it. Okay.
Okay.
So it's just going to be ba 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 ba, and I will cue you when I want you to move down. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So.
Ba 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 ba.
Okay. So it's still a little bit ba-y.
Yeah. Okay.
So just try to think taller. Remember last week when we did this? So ba 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 ba. Do you like ah, or should we go to a different vowel? Do you think?
I think ah's good.
Okay.
Ba 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 ba.
Okay. This time through, just hold that G. Just hold the ba.
Okay. Ah.
Okay. That sounds much better. The one thing that I did notice is, especially once you moved your hands here, whenever you're breathing air, you're going,
And not do that.
which is it's a really tense breath. Remember
Yeah.
last week we talked about how when you're sleeping, you're not going.
Yeah.
So you want to make sure that it's a very natural, just ba 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 ba. Okay, that's weirdly low. So
Ba 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 ba.
Right. You want to make sure that while you do have a relaxed breath and that was more relaxed, you want to make sure you're keeping everything steady and you're supporting the sound. Because what that sounded like to me at least was that you had your relaxed breath and that was good, and then you just didn't support it. So
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
almost there.
Okay.
So
Ba 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 ba.
it's definitely getting better. Okay. So that's a good. Let's see here.
I wonder if we stayed. Yeah, we did.
See, you're in tune. You have a good ear. You just need to.
Fix the vowels.
You need to darken the vowels a little bit. So, let me think here. So we're just gonna go. No. Okay.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna grab a chair because standing up and playing that sideways is weird.
Okay.
So let me just sit down. But you want to think throughout this. Let's change it to a different vowel just so we're not hammering too much on the ah. So we have time. Good. Okay. And so what we're gonna look for. Let's go with. Your vowels are already pretty bright. So let's go with E, because that's going to be already brighter. So we can hopefully pull back a little bit on there, and then you can get the feeling for it, right?
Okay.
So it's going to be
Should we do me?
me, T, Lee. Let's not go with Lee, but any kind of hard consonant. So let's go with T or me.
Okay.
Take your pick. Or we could go between both of them. Okay, so let's just think. Go. Actually, okay, so we're gonna go. T T T T T T T T T.
Okay.
Okay. Except make sure that you're actually supporting it. So not like what I just did.
Yeah.
T T T T T T T T T.
Okay.
Ugh.
Can you give me the starting?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Let me just sit down.
T T T T T T T T T. T T T T T T T T T. I feel a lot of strain.
Yeah. Then okay. So let's do some more sirens just so that you can get that feeling. So basically, what it is grunt. Just go ahead and grunt. Okay, that's
Like that?
don't grunt from your throat because that's just vocal fry. So grunt from. Okay, it still sounds like it's coming from your voice.
Yeah.
Make sure it's just like it's a quick exhalation of air. Just okay, yeah. So then
Okay.
when you're singing, you want it to feel more like that, because that's going to come more from your core. That's where you want the sound to come from.
Okay.
So can we try to think of an exercise? Let me try something. So.
Well, we did that last time.
Okay, so what exactly did we do last time? Because I don't remember.
Yeah.
Then
like
that'll be a good thing to do. So let's see here. Go ahead and grunt and hold a pitch.
Okay.
A pitch that is comfortable from there.
Hold
Hold a lower pitch.
Okay.
So
The
the first pitch that you get to. So like. Are you imitating my voice, or is that actually comfortable? Okay.
I'm imitating it.
So it's going to be an F sharp. So we're going to go ahead and start a scale on the F sharp, okay?
Okay.
So basically what I want you to do is I just want you to go, I just want you to, okay, so just go there and then 1 octave slide up, okay?
Okay.
So go ahead and grunt into it. It still feels like you're holding it.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, I don't want to make you do weird yoga stuff, so I'm not going to make you do weird yoga stuff. But, okay, let me think.
Well, it's weird doing it like with that vowel. Like I know that's the kind of vowel you land on whenever you grunt, but
Okay, then what vowel do you think? What vowel would you like to do?
O.
Oh. Yeah. Okay, so oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Still feels like it's in your. Still sounds like it's in your throat a little bit. So, think about. Just do that. Okay. So, when you're doing that, that's the kind of sighing feeling that you want to feel when you're singing, okay? So, okay. It still sounds a little bit trapped.
Yeah.
So,
how do you move that?
Okay. This is a description that Jeff Pacone gave me that I'm going to go with regardless of the fact that it's recording because it's what actually helped me and what actually was what made me figure out what supporting feels like. Basically, the muscles that you use when you are in the restroom are the muscles that should be engaging because that's your pelvic floor.
Okay.
That is the thing that you have to engage in order for this to work. So, then you can do all sorts of weird stuff with your tongue. I've been pulling my tongue all the way back today, so my tone isn't great. But basically, we're just going to focus on this. So. No, okay. So that sounded much more supported. So now we're going to focus on making sure you're swaying a little bit. So just try to keep yourself nice and steady. And so just all right.
I feel like towards the end I was just doing good.
Stick your tongue out.
When I do it?
Like just over your teeth, like
Okay.
Your tongue is still behind your teeth. Right. Keep your chin up.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so just do that. Okay, so what it sounds like you're doing is you're going and that's going to pull it directly into the back of your throat. So what you want to do is you just want to keep it forward and go all right, let's go a little bit higher since your voice is obviously higher than mine. So, okay, I can start to hear it wanting to turn, and it's still sitting in your throat still. So you're almost there.
Okay.
So, think of it when you think of where the voice comes from. Where do you feel like it's actually coming from?
For the most part, when I'm not focusing on support, it's here.
Okay. Try to think of it as coming out of your nose or out of the center of your face. Okay?
That's what my choir teacher told me. She's like, imagine it coming out of here.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay.
Because at the end of the day, if you're singing and the sound stops at your throat, it's going to be trapped in your throat and it's going to both be not a great sound and also it's going to start to hurt. So you have all of these sinuses and all of this other stuff in your face that is supposed to make it so that you can free all that up. And so because you're the tube of your instrument extends through the face, use your face. Okay?
Okay.
So think instead of think think about it coming out of the front of your mouth.
Okay.
That was actually very good.
Yeah, I felt it.
That was pretty much spot on. So the only thing that really needed to be changed, vowel.
Yeah.
Which we're gonna keep coming back
Fix
to.
one thing, yeah, fix another.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's how it goes.
Yeah.
You will never. Yeah, it doesn't get any better.
Yay,
I'm joking. No, but no, that was very good. That sounded like a good supported sound. It was farther forward. Now we just need to make sure that you are putting a good vowel on it, because isn't a very great sound. So let's go with E. Yeah, E. And so with this, you're going to want to keep your tongue kind of relaxed, and then, for me at least, like the back of my tongue is kind of touching my top teeth. So it's like E.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, don't just go ahead and let's do but with E.
Okay.
You're starting on the same pitch that I am,
Yeah.
and that's because I'm not telling you to not do that, and so that's my bad. But that might be a bit low for you, so. So let's just go through major 5-note scale. So it's just going to be It started to round up a little bit there, so but at the very beginning, your E wasn't an E, it was more of an E. Taller vowel. Go ahead and put your hands. All right, it's kind of seems like
Isn't the tongue supposed to be? Are you trying to make me have the tongue over the teeth?
Mhm.
Okay.
You're still holding your tongue behind the
yeah.
teeth, though.
It's over my teeth.
All right.
So
Yeah, don't stick it out of your mouth.
Okay.
But let's. Okay. Think. Your lower vowels are a little bit. Well, most of your vowels are a little bit too spread, and basically what that just means is that you're going a little bit like this. When I want you to think taller. Okay.
Okay.
So, for just E, instead of going E, think I.
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 So E. Still pulling it to the side. Okay. Think O.
Mhm.
O. E. And
Okay.
don't. No, that's. Let me think of a better example. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. So go ah. Don't sing. Just go
Okay.
ah.
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 Okay. So
Ah.
then. Ah.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
And so. Ah.
Oh.
You want to keep the same mouth shape. So when you sing, it's going to be.
Okay.
That wasn't ah. That was O. You're going to O. You're going to O, and you want to go to ah. Okay, that was closer. The thing that I noticed is your jaw is. It seems like it's really clenched. So
I'm going.
So you're going like this, but your jaw isn't moving with your hands. And then go to E. Put your tongue down. Tongue down. The aw is getting better. The e is still a
Right.
little bit. So,
right.
but I feel like
So
if we
put my tongue over my teeth, but not higher.
yeah, you never the tongue. God, I hate the tongue. Okay, basically, the tongue is only going to get in your way. Basically, if you can just keep your tongue completely relaxed, then you'll sing better vowels. But unfortunately, you can't really understand what I'm saying. So you have to use the tongue for the consonants and then let it get out of the way of the vowels.
Okay.
Okay. So let's just go with. We'll just go with take my hand again.
Okay.
But don't think of take my take my head.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
So it's gonna be. For me, it's. So I'm going. Take my hand. Okay.
Okay.
And you're just gonna go.
Take my hand.
All right.
I did the
Yeah.
I did
Think
the
hand.
Okay. Okay.
So.
Take my hand.
That sounded more like hand. Were you singing hand?
I was trying, yeah.
Yeah, good.
Okay, so,
It
so
sounded
that was good.
Yes.
Okay.
It just didn't sound supported.
Okay.
So let's try it one more time.
Okay.
And I don't want to overemphasize support because if you're already supporting and I'm telling you to give more support, then basically I'm trying to fix a problem by doing something that isn't actually going to fix the problem. So if you do feel like you are supporting and you just feel like that it's like you can't support anymore without it being pushed, then let me know, okay?
Okay.
Like if at any point what you're doing becomes uncomfortable or painful, tell me because then that means that we need to fix something.
Okay.
Okay.
Take my hand.
All right, let's just go with hand.
Yeah.
So, hand.
Just
Go
at
ahead-
the
go
note
ahead
that
and
you're doing.
slide up to it then.
Take my hand.
That was better. Make sure.
Yeah, I was abstaining like this.
So one more time.
Take my
There we
hand.
go. That's starting to get some ring to it. Yeah, there we
Yeah.
go. Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
Okay. See, yeah, you've got it. It's
Just getting it.
It's like you're trying to build a Jenga tower with a bunch of Jello cubes. Like it's the most ridiculous thing that you will ever do. So, but no, that was very good. Like I actually started to feel that in my ears, which is like the point when my ears start hurting. Like this is another thing that Jeff told me. Basically, what I'm saying is you should take voice lessons from Jeff Picone. But another thing that he told me is at the point where it starts being painful, that means that it's good. Like for
to
people,
somebody else or to you?
for somebody else. At the point where like it is so loud and has such weight, not weight is a bad word, ignore that I said weight. At the point where it has such a volume and
Density
isn't the right word, but like just when it has girth, when it has the like the volume and the girth of like a good healthy sound, it will start to ring in people's ears.
Okay.
And that's what I'm starting to hear from you, and that is fantastic.
Okay.
So and what that is that's a combination of you had the right vowel, you had the supported sound, you had the tube of your voice completely straightened out. And so basically that's what that feeling that you had when you were singing that, how did that feel in your body? How did that feel? Okay.
Good.
Okay, did you feel it in your throat?
Not really, no.
Okay. That feeling we now have to take and move to everywhere else.
Hey!
Yeah. So what we're going to do now is we're going to try with take my, okay? So we're going to work on the vowels for take, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So one of the vowel, take and my are both diphthongs, where it's take, my. Mm-hmm. And so the first thing, for right now, we're going to turn them into single vowels, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be tek, ma, hand.
Tek, ma. Okay.
So, take my hand. Like, you're going to sound like, you take my hand, I'm going on down to the south.
Okay.
Like, so.
Take my hand.
You're doing this.
Yeah.
So, remember, Gaston. Strong. I am a manly woman.
Yes.
I am a lumberjack. And
I'm
I'm
a
a...
handsome woman. Okay.
So just, like, we'll just have you talk through it. So, if Gaston were going to say, take my hand, I'm a stranger in paradise, how would he say it?
Take my hand.
Okay. Go ahead and, like,
He's really confused.
take my hand, I'm a stranger in paradise.
And
He's suddenly Italian. He's suddenly Italian. Shut it. But no, it's the kind of thing where he always speaks with this big boisterous voice and like that kind of thing. So that's the kind of feeling that you want in your body when you're singing. Okay? So, take my hand.
Take my hand.
Okay, that sounds like it's in your throat. So,
yeah.
Powerful.
Okay. Take my hand.
That was better. Okay, so now we're going to put notes on it. So it's going to be...
Take my hand. Okay.
Take. Let's just go with tech.
Okay.
So take. Okay. So try to think still longer vowels.
Okay.
If I can drill 1 point home today, it's gonna be you just need to have longer, taller vowels. If you like, let me see here. Take my hand, I'm a stranger in paradise. Like, think about, I have taken a shot of Novocaine and I've put it directly into your lower jaw. And so your jaw is, like, it barely exists. It's a numb, like, it's not there. So if you were going to sing with, it's going to be closer to what you're looking for, okay?
Are we just singing take, though?
Yes.
Okay.
So, just think of take.
Take.
Okay, that was better. So, now we're going to try to put the diphthong onto it. So, take.
Take.
Good. That was good. It's taking it's almost perfect. It's just taking a half a second for it to click into place.
The diphthong?
No, not the diphthong. The rich sound. So what you're doing is it sounds like you're going to, like you're not starting with just the te.
Okay.
It's going to and it's getting there. It's getting there, but it's not right on the attack. So try to think. Sing ek. Ek.
Ek.
Okay, say ache.
Ache.
Okay, now put a T in front of it.
Take.
There you go. All right. So, take ma. Let's go with just ah.
For ma.
Just just ah.
For both of the words.
No, for take ah. Take ah.
Okay. Take ah.
Okay. Now take I, which is going to be ah. Sorry. I, e. Okay?
After I say take?
Yeah.
Okay.
Take I.
Okay. Take I.
Okay. And now there, the diphthong was a little bit dragged out. So take I.
Okay.
Don't do what I just did.
Okay.
You just need to, it's the diphthong. The important part is that we hear the second part of it, but we don't want to hold the second part of it.
Okay.
Like if I were speaking to you and I were holding the second half of the diphthong, it sounds like I'm like suffering from some kind of severe speech impediment. So it's going to be the same thing with singing where you're saying, take my.
Okay.
So take I.
Okay. Take I.
There you go. Now put an M in front of it.
Okay. Take my.
Very good. Very good. All right. So now comes the fun part where we take my hand.
Right.
And you need to have, remember when you go to hand, you're going to want it to be hand. and you're going to want it to be a nice, tall, open, free vowel. Stand like Gaston, or your masculine hyper. I mean, I'd tell you to sing like Ursula, but no.
No,
No,
I
that's
think
a bad.
Gaston's good.
Yeah, Gaston, because that's if nothing else, the sense of power that you get from that is what you're looking for.
Okay.
Like you're not wanting really. You don't want to sound like Gaston because no one sounds like Gaston. But like what you're looking for is you're looking for that sense of power, that sense of stability that you get from having a big boisterous voice where I'm speaking like I'm in a terrible production of Shakespeare and alas, poor Yorick Horatio, I knew him. So basically what you want is you want that stability, you want that resonance, you want that feeling of power when you're singing, and then you just want to, so you're just going to be, take my hand, except obviously not like that because I'm not a soprano or an alto. So, all right, so, okay. If it will I'll ask if this will help you, and it's something that we can try and we can see if it helps you, but before you sing, I want you to just widen your legs, put your hands on your hips. Not like you're about to do like yoga stretches, but like I am a powerful individual kind of stance. Okay?
Okay.
And then keep like I want you to physically do what I am doing.
Okay.
While you're singing, take my hand. Like I want to see if this will actually help you. I'm not sure.
Okay.
So, hands on hips, and then take my hand.
Take my hand.
All right.
But I did the
Yeah. But it was better. Mm-hmm. Since we're not really going at the speed of the piece, it still feels a little bit disconnected. But that time you actually had a bit of a ring to Puberty. If I had a voice, it'd kill me. No, so it actually did have a ring to it, though, which is good. That's what we're looking for. It was more of a musical theater than a classical operatic sound, where it's a bit more spread out, but that's more of a stylistic problem.
Yeah.
Not even a problem. It's more of a stylistic thing than anything else, where what I'm wanting to do now for you is to just have those taller, darker vowels, and then once you get that, you can start to pull back, and puberty. You can start to pull back and go with a slightly brighter sound, but for the time being, go with Hond, and let's try it one more time. Okay. But again, pose, dramatic arm movement, and then away you go. So.
Okay. Take my hand.
There you go.
Yay!
All right. Okay. There you go. Perfect. Okay. That was exactly the sound that we're looking for. Okay. That had good support. I'll ask, how did that feel?
It felt great.
Good.
Yeah.
Did it feel good because I'm applauding you and telling you it was good, or did it feel good because it actually felt good?
It felt good.
Okay.
I felt
good.
like I was soaring.
Yeah. Okay. So even though it's tedious and really time consuming, if you have the time, going through one step at a time and pulling the vowels out and pulling the consonants out so that you have the single vowel, like turning diphthongs into singular thongs. I don't know what
monothongs.
Yeah, mono. What would that be? Mono vowels. I don't know what that would be. Anyway, basically, tangent. Basically, what it comes down to is if you go through a piece and pull out all of the extra crap in it and just focus on single vowel within each and every one, you have to make sure that it's the right vowel. Because like on my, you're not going to focus on E, because then you would be singing me.
Right.
Instead of my. So focusing on the first part of the diphthong, and if a word is like multisyllabic or whatever, where it's got multiple important vowels in it, like the word constitution, you're not going to sing that with just an aw. Like, you're going to have to change the vowel throughout. But pulling out the consonants and pulling out the second and third vowels in diphthongs and triphthongs is a good way, it sounds like, for you to break down a piece. And if that's the kind of thing that we have to do in order to get, if that's the kind of thing that we have to do in order for you to start to get the proper vowels, then that's what we're going to do until it becomes natural.
Okay.
Because eventually, this process of turning the word hand into hond when it goes up becomes something that you will just do instinctively. And so basically what we're trying to do is we're trying to get you to that point. But that last time that you sang Take My Hand was pretty much perfect. All right. How long has the recording been going for? I think I know which part I'm going to do.
The awesome part.
Yeah.
35 minutes.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Do you want to sing something
No,
before
not really.
we head out? All right, so we're going to sing something before you head out.
Okay.
All right. Let's do this for just so that you can get used to it, where it's not me pulling out the vowels, it's going to be you pulling out the vowels, okay?
Okay.
So what is the first line to God Save the Queen of the Outcasts, or whatever it's called?
I don't know if you can hear me,
Okay, so...
which is great for vowels.
Yeah. Okay, so the word I, what is the main vowel of that?
I.
Okay. Don't.
Oh.
Oh.
Don't.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So
No.
it's going to be I don't know. Okay.
Okay.
So
What?
Alright.
Yeah.
You pull back into your throat.
Ah.
Okay. And so, yep. If I have to make you guess, if I have to make you guess on arm this entire song, I will make you guess on arm this entire damn song. I am not afraid of doing that.
I know. I know.
So, for now, it's gonna. What the line is? I don't know if you can hear me, or something like that.
It's just, like you said before, it's hard to take away what I've heard for so long
Yeah.
and do it the way I'm doing it, because it doesn't feel like that's part of the song.
Yeah. Honestly, and
I mean, this
I
may not
like,
be a good song for it.
Yeah, like that's. I kind of think that we, at least for the time being, we might need to go with songs that you don't
That's fine.
know.
It's just an issue of me practicing it.
Damn it. If you can find... No, that's a really stupid idea. Never mind. Because I want you to have like left our time with voice lesson with you actually having a piece under your belt. But since you seem like you're an auditory learner like I am, then
I mean, if anything, I could. Is the Stranger in Paradise, is that like a free PDF? Because I could download that and just practice it on the piano.
I mean, it's a free PDF in that I own it and I can give it to you,
Okay.
which is illegal, but you can tell how much I can. I'm not gonna
I
put that in the...
know. I know.
You think I'm gonna tell people that? Oh, by the way, I pirate 90% of everything that I own. Yeah, actually,
You want me to just stop the recording?
no,
No? Okay.
because who knows? I might actually have a use for this. I don't know if you can hear me. Stranger in Paradise is what we've been working on. Would you like also Weep You No More? It's
Sure.
Quilter. It's let's see. Weep you no more sad fountains, what need you flow so fast? Look how the snowy mountains and sun doth gently waste.
Yeah.
But my son's behind you, now you're weeping, but now thy sleeping, softly now, softly thy sleeping, sleeping.
Yeah.
I'm looking through it, I'm just comparing it against your range, and it doesn't look like that's gonna be an F. I think that. So, wait, that's not an F. No, it is an F. Sleeping. So, lowest note for you is gonna be. Okay.
Sing that.
Let's. E. Sounds a little bit swallowed, so think a little bit higher. Just think, like, just go. E. Alright. Still feels a little bit grumbly.
Mhm.
I'm asking, does it still
Yeah,
feel a little bit
yeah.
grumbly? Okay. Sleep. How does B, A flat B? Alright, so since that's just going to be an F minor chord.
Sleeping. Something like that.
Yeah, because that's going to put you at doubling the fifth, which is okay. Because we could just. We could have you double the third, like end on a third.
Nah.
Sleep is a reconciling, a rest that peace begets. And obviously, damn it. If it weren't for the fact that it goes low, what's the highest note you feel comfortable singing?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Not when it comes to the support.
Give it a shot sometimes, because I think you'll actually probably surprise yourself.
Okay.
But this. The lowest note in it right now is an E flat. As written, it's an E flat. How good are you at transposing?
I'm okay.
Okay. The lowest note in it is in an E flat. I say we need to take it to.
So fifth.
It's going to be going up a fourth. So from F to B flat.
Okay, gotcha.
And that's more so that the lowest note is going to become an A flat. So let me, and this might actually have to be something that we just do in an actual lesson. So what it's going to become is, so weep you no more sad fountains, what need you flow so fast? Look how the snowy mountains and sun doth gently waste. Okay, so it's not changing it, and honestly, that's actually an easier key for me to sing it in because I don't have to worry about pretty much anything with it. But since I don't know exactly what the top of your register is, and that's what we'll work on with our next lesson. Shoot, I wish we had more time because I have a master class to get to in 7 minutes. So, I'm
I
gonna
need to go ahead and pause that and need to export it and stuff and put it in your thing.
Yeah. I don't know what files I can actually work with on my computer. So if you can like send it as an MOV.
Save it as an